There's a difference between actually being rich and looking rich. Looking rich is easy. All you gotta do is go to the bank, borrow some money, and then go shopping. Being rich is a whole lot harder, and today we're going to be going over 7 signs that you're fake rich. What's up everybody, I am Jaspreet Singh from the minorityminds.com, where money minds rethink rich. We live in a society where it is completely normal for people to go out and finance their lifestyle. You're financing your car, you're financing your clothes, you're financing your shoes because that's normal and you want to fit in with everybody else and look cool, and so now you're spending the rest of your life making everybody else rich and your bank rich while leaving nothing for you. You look rich, but you're actually just fake rich. But you don't think like the majority of people. I mean, that is why you're here at the Minority Mindset. And in this video, I'm gonna be going over 7 signs that you are fake rich. So you can send this video to your fake rich friend. But before we get into that, I need you to do me a quick favor and smash the thumbs up button below. And a quick word from our sponsor, Policygenius. If you are interested in getting a free life insurance quote, you can do it on their website in just a few minutes. So if you want to learn more and see how you can get a free quote, I got the link to where you can do that in the description below. The first sign you're fake rich is you are paying $500 a month for your brand new car, but you don't got $500 put aside for your investments. The average person with a new car is paying more than $530 a month every single month to drive their brand new car. That doesn't include your gas or your insurance or your car maintenance. That's $530 a month just to drive your car. Now, this wouldn't be as big of a deal if people were actually putting some money away towards their investments. Right now, you have 41% of Americans putting away less than 5% of their income towards their retirement or towards their investments. And you have almost 7 out of 10 Americans putting away less than 10% of their income towards their investments. Yet so many people are paying $530 every single month just to drive their car. Let's do the math. Let's say you want to buy this $35,000 car right here, and you put a little bit of money down. That way you can make your monthly payments to be $530 a month. Well, after 5 years, this $35,000 car is going to be worth $13,000, and hopefully around this time you'll pay off the car. But after 5 years, your $35,000 car will only be worth $13,000. After 10 years, I'm sure by this time you'll probably get a new car, because anytime somebody finishes paying off their car, they go out and they start their car payments all over again. But after 10 years, this $35,000 car would be worth a whole $6,000. After 20 years, your car is going to be worth nothing, and after 30 years your car is going to be worth nothing. And chances are, after you get rid of this car, you're going to get another car with another car payment. So you're going to have car payments for the next 30 years because you just keep flipping cars. You finish paying off one car, you go get another car, and then another car, and another car. But after a while, what you realize is your cars are not worth anything. But now let's get a little bit crazy. Let's assume that now, instead of you paying $530 every single month to your car company or to your bank, making them rich, let's assume that you take this $530 every single month and you pay yourself. So this is money that you're taking and you're going to invest it every single month. And let's assume that you can get an average 7% return a year. So we're talking below average returns. And this assumes that now you're going to go out and you're going to buy a used car, because you still need a car that you can drive. So you go out and you buy a used car with cash, and now instead of taking this $530 a month and paying it to your car company, you're paying it to yourself by putting it directly towards your investments. If you can get a 7% annual return on your money after 5 years, this $530 monthly investment will now grow to $39,000. After 10 years, it's going to grow to $95,000. After 20 years, it's going to grow to $280,000. And after 30 years, your $530 monthly investment will grow to a whopping $650,000. Just take a look at the math. Which one would you rather have? Here, you got a nice car which makes you look rich for 30 years. But here, you're actually rich. If you're putting $500 every month towards your car, but you don't have $500 to put towards your investments, something's wrong. Your priorities are in the wrong place and you are fake rich. It looks nice. You have a car that makes everybody go, ooh, but you have no money. You have no wealth to show for it. Your car is a liability. it loses you money. It doesn't put any money in your pockets. And so before you start spending money on liabilities, you gotta have some money in assets, which are things that are gonna pay you for owning them. Ideally, you want your assets to pay for your liabilities. If you have these assets that are paying you every month with your rental income or every quarter with dividend income, now you have this passive income coming in, and you can use your asset income to pay for your liability costs. If you do that, now you're financially free because now you have your assets paying for your lifestyle. But if you're spending all of your money paying for liabilities like a car, but you have no money going towards your assets, you, my friend, are fake rich. When it comes to your car, you want to make sure that you're driving your car. You don't want your car to drive you. The second sign you're fake rich is when you have to keep telling everybody how rich you are. We all know somebody like this. Somebody that's constantly looking for validation but always telling you how rich they are. Yeah, so I just bought myself a new Gucci scarf, Gucci belt also. Dang, Bunty, nice. I just went shopping on Amazon Basics. These are the people that spend all their energy and time trying to look successful instead of actually trying to become successful. They also have this name to constantly name drop famous people or celebrities that they say they know, even though they might have only just been in a room with them one time. These are also the same people that need to take pictures of how much money they're making so they can post it on Instagram, or they're taking pictures of their dad's bank account and saying it's theirs so they can put it on Snapchat, or they're posting pictures of them holding a stack of cash on Instagram. If you want to know a little secret, wealthy people don't need to show off. They don't need to boast about how successful they are or how much money they're making because they're confident. They know they're successful. They know they're making money. They know they have assets. And they don't need to tell the world about it because they know that they're doing it. People who are actually wealthy and rich are actually trying to stay under the radar, and they don't want people to know how much money they have because then everyone's asking them for money. But when you're fake rich, you're trying to tell everybody how rich you are so people think you're rich. The third sign you're fake rich is you're following the YOLO lifestyle, the you only live once lifestyle. Life is short. None of us know how much time we have, so you want to enjoy the time that you do have, right? So you want to go on vacations, you want to go out to eat, you want to party with your friends, and you want to enjoy your life. But if you're spending all your money on enjoying your life, but you have no money left over to take care of your family after you're gone, or to take care of the costs after you're gone, then yeah, you're fake rich. Look, you only live once. YOLO. But if you're spending all of your money on YOLOing and you're not keeping any money to take care of your family's costs or to take care of your costs after you die, you know, because funerals are expensive, then your YOLO is backwards. If something tragic were to happen, who's going to take care of your spouse and your kids and your debts and your funeral costs? And so you want to start thinking about this before you start YOLOing all of your money away. The simplest thing that you can do to protect your family financially is to get life insurance, because now if something were to tragic happen and you die, now your insurance company would come in and they would give your family a big check. That way at least your family is okay financially. And life insurance doesn't have to cost that much either. Like if you're a healthy 30-year-old guy, you can buy $1 million life insurance policy for less than $1 a day. So if you want to learn more and see how you get a free quote, I got the link to our sponsor in the description below, and I'll also put a link to an article that team wrote breaking down how life insurance works. So if you want to read that, I got the link in the description below. The fourth sign you're fake rich is if you have the new iPhone or the new MacBook or AirPods or a smartwatch and you're trying to play the lottery to get rich. If you're subscribed to our YouTube channel, you heard me talk about the time where I went in the gas station to get some gum, and there was a lady at the cashier that was checking out, and she had AirPods in her ears, the brand new ones. She had the brand new iPhone, the one with all the cameras, and she had this bedazzled mask on her face, and she was trying to buy hundreds of dollars worth of lottery tickets on her credit card. And when her credit card got denied because she didn't have enough money to pay for the lottery tickets, she started throwing this huge fit. I know you can't do this everywhere, but in my state, you can buy lottery tickets on your credit card. And it's kind of funny because when you go to gas stations, they'll have advertisements talking about how you can go and buy lottery tickets on your credit card. Really strange situation, but that's what you can do. And so now if you're trying to get rich by spending your money on lottery tickets, but you're also at the same time blowing your money on all these things that don't make you any money, something's wrong. If you ask the majority of people what is your biggest financial issue, all of them will tell you it's an income issue, that they don't make enough money. But that's only one side of the coin. Sure, maybe if you made more money that would help, but there's also a spending issue here, because so many people are spending all their money on things they don't need, and then they wonder where all their money went. It's like trying to talk to the government about money. The government knows how to spend money, but they don't know how to manage the money they have, which is why they always need more money. Earning more money can help you become wealthy, but it can only do that once you know how to spend your money the right way. If you don't know how to spend your money, it doesn't matter how much money you make, you are gonna continue to be broke. Spending all your money on these fancy accessories is gonna make you look rich today, and it's completely normal because everybody does it. But that's what's holding you back from becoming wealthy. It's not the fact that you're losing the lottery, it's the fact that all of your money is going to places that's not making you any money. The fifth sign you're fake rich is if you cannot tell the difference between being able to afford something and just being able to make the payments. I'm an investor and I'm an entrepreneur and I love finance. But one of the things that's really concerning me about fintech, which is the financial technology space, which is something that I love, is the real growth of these buy now, pay later apps, because these new technologies are getting so much funding and they're gaining so much traction because people love using these buy now, pay later systems like Afterpay and Affirm. The way it works is you go shopping online and you find yourself a new wardrobe or some furniture that you want to buy. You go to the checkout page, you enter in your credit card information, and then there it is right there. It's a little button that says, would you like to pay for this item later or in installments? You just check the box and boom. Now you don't have to have $500 leaving your account right now. You can pay this off in 4 easy installments with just a little bit of interest. Now you got the nice clothes and the fancy furniture which help you look rich, but you also got payments for the rest of your life. You know what, while we're on this, let's take a look at some more numbers. Let's assume now that you're investing just $123 a month, and let's assume for the sake of this example that you can get an 18% annual return on your money. After 10 years of investing $123 a month, which isn't a ton of money, your $123 monthly investment will grow to right around $40,000. In 20 years, it will grow to right around $260,000, and in 30 years, your small investment will grow to right around $1.4 million. Now, I know what you're thinking. Jaspreet, where in the world am I going to get a consistent 18% return on my money? Good question. One way that you can get a consistent 18% return on your money is by starting a credit card company or one of these buy now, pay later companies, because now if somebody doesn't pay their stuff on time, they're going to be paying you 18 to 25% interest on everything that they don't pay back on time. These buy now, pay later programs, or as we like to call them, broke now, broke later programs, lure you in with the idea that you don't have to pay any interest, or if you do, it's a very small amount, and so now you can just pay this thing off in installments. But what they don't tell you is if you don't pay it off in time, you are gonna be skinned alive with a crazy interest rate. And so what happens? You go shopping and you spend a few $100s online and you don't have to actually spend any money today because you can buy now and pay later, and you're like, wow, I still have a lot of money in my bank account. So now you go shopping even more and you buy more furniture and then you buy more clothes and you never actually spend any money today because you can just buy now and pay later. And now 3 months go by and it comes time for you to make all these payments and you realize, ooh, it looks like I spent a little bit too much money. It's okay though, I'll just keep paying it off in installments over time, and now you're tacking on a whole bunch of interest. It might not seem like that big of a deal because it's just a small monthly payment, but if you look at the interest and you look at how fast your money would grow if you were the one getting the interest, then you can really start to see the cost of paying all this interest, because this is money that you're paying to your bank or to these companies so they get rich while you're the one paying the price. You get to look rich though, because now you get to have nicer clothes and you can have more furniture, you can have more stuff because you can buy more things today, but you are actually just fake rich because, well, you don't got the money to afford it. All you could do is just make the payments. The sixth sign you're fake rich is you care more about what other people think than what you're getting. I'll admit to this, when I was in high school and early college, I bought myself some fake watches and even some fake shoes just because they looked cool and they had the logo on it, but they weren't the real thing. I used to really be into shoes, so I bought some fake Jordans and I got myself some fake watches. I don't even know what brands they were. It wasn't like a Rolex or a Breitling. It was just some random fake watches that looked really cool. When you're buying this type of fake stuff, you're doing it just so other people think you're rich, not because you're actually rich. And so you want to just put off this perception and you're putting out money so people think that you have a certain thing that you don't actually have. Fake rich people are all about putting out a statement. It doesn't matter what the statement is. The statement could be a complete lie, but fake rich people just want to put out the statement so people look at them. Real rich people want the real thing. They want the value, they want the luxury, they want the actual thing, and they're the ones that are actually going to pay the price because they can afford to. And the seventh sign you're fake rich is you're all talk but no go. These are the people that every 6 months they have a brand new $1 million idea that is guaranteed to succeed, and every so often they're calling you asking you to invest in them or put some money in them because they have this amazing idea that's going to make so much money, and if you don't get behind them, you're going to look like a loser. Being fake rich is all all about perception. It's all about the way people think about you and the way people look at you, or at least the way you think that people look at you. Because if you keep telling everybody that you're working on this $1 million idea, and if you keep telling everybody you're doing these big business deals, and you keep telling everybody that you're buying these fancy clothes, then people have to think that you're rich, right? And so this, what you're doing is you're trying to give people this perception of you being rich, which is actually just you being fake rich. When you're trying to become real rich or wealthy, you don't got time to care about what people think about you. You're working to actually build whatever it is you're doing, and you're working hard to grow your wealth. When you're fake rich, it's all about face level. It's what people think and what people see. That's not actually what you do. If you enjoyed this video, here's a video on how to never be broke again that I think you'll love. And while you're at it, join our free finance and business newsletter. And as always, keep hustling. Assets are things that put more money in your pocket. These are the things you need to buy if you want to build wealth. Liabilities are things that make you look rich, but they keep you broke.